Hey guys, I'm at Mahabalipuram in India, and here's a large rock that is popularly called the drinking rock, where locals gather and have some drinks at night. You can see that broken bottles have completely covered the rock. That's a broken lighter, and it looks like somebody threw up last night. Must have been a wild party. Now, why would I bitch about people having a good time on an isolated rock? Well, here's the catch. This is the top of a very ancient monument. Underneath the ground is a large temple with valuable history. Right here you can see the writings in an ancient language which was last used by Pallava kingdom, which ended around 900 AD. So obviously the inscription on it is at least 1100 years old, although I estimate it to be a much older structure, and I'll explain that towards the end of this video. You can see the writings have already been partially damaged, and I'm yet to decode what these words mean. But why would I say there is an ancient temple underneath? Let me turn my camera and show you what's there a few hundred feet away. You can see a large boulder there. Let's take a closer look at what this big rock is all about. In 2004, when tsunami hit this place was completely submerged under water. But the real surprise came when the water receded, because it uncovered this temple. If you look around, they have found a massive structure with brickwork, granite, and a lot of other material. Archaeologists estimate this temple to be around 2,000 years old. You see this line right here. Before the tsunami, only what was above that line was visible, and everything below it was buried underground. People imagined that this was just another rock too. Now look closely near the top of the boulder. You'll see similar writings on top of this rock as well, just like the drinking rock. So before the tsunami in 2004, this temple would have looked very similar to the drinking rock. There are other similarities as well. You can see this line here that goes all the way from the top to the sides. Lines like these were cut in ancient times to get the rock marked for carvings. Now let's get back to the drinking rock, and you will see a similar line here as well. It's a mystery how they cut these fine lines without any wedges or chisel marks. Right next to the drinking rock, you can also see other rocks cut with wedge marks. The same wedge marks and rock cuttings are also found in the temple that was recently uncovered. I've shown you how the ancient people used water and wedges to cut rocks in a different video called the ancient rock cutting technology. Now, what must have happened 1100 years ago? A massive tsunami would have hit this area and basically buried all these temples. Those who survived must have carved these writings to mark them as temples buried underneath. This theory makes a lot of sense, because when the temples were in use, there is no reason to make these carvings on top of the temple, because at that time the ground level was there, not up here, and nobody would have been able to see those carvings. So if the writings were done after the temples went underground, and if they were written in this ancient language, that pushes the age of the temples much farther than 1100 years. It's very likely that this temple is also 2,000 years old, just like the one nearby. So it should be obvious that these writings, cuttings, and wedge marks are not random coincidences, and the drinking rock is an ancient temple, patiently waiting to be uncovered. I hope there is no need for another tsunami, and if this video gets shared enough, archaeologists might excavate it. At least they can put a fence around it to prevent future damage. I hope you enjoyed the secret of the drinking rock. I am Praveen Mohan. Please do share this video. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.